geobyte.
Dear students, now let us discuss the previous year questions for the unit vectors. I hope all of you clearly understood all the theory concepts what we discussed for the unit of vectors. Understood or not? Then look at the very first question. It is asked like this. The resultant of two vectors A and B is perpendicular to A and its magnitude is half that of B. Then angle between the vector A and vector B is. There are two vectors A and B. The resulting vector between the A and B is perpendicular to the vector A and its magnitude is half of the vector B. Then we are asked to decide what is the angle between the two vectors, namely A and B. Okay. Since the resulting vector between the A and B is perpendicular to A, definitely angle between the vector A and vector B more than 90 degrees. Okay. Having that information, let us mark the two vectors. Let the vector A. Definitely the vector A and vector B are making angle more than 90 degrees because the resultant vector between these two vectors perpendicular to A. So this is the angle between the vector A and resulting vector. Then I can say this is the angle between the two vectors. Let it be alpha. Okay. And one more point given. The resultant vector is half of the vector B. Half of the vector B. Now let us consider angle between the vector B and resultant vector is theta. Okay. Since the vector B is making an angle theta with respect to resulting vector, then it is developing two component of vectors. One is B cos theta, other one is B sin theta. Okay. It is clearly given that this B cos theta, this B cos theta equal to R, that is equal to B by 2. So from this I can write that B cos theta equal to B by 2, B cancelling. Cos theta equal to 1 by 2, then theta equal to cos inverse 1 by 2. Definitely it is equal to 60 degrees because cos 30 is root 3 by 2, whereas cos 60 is 1 by 2. Since cos 60, let me take another color. Cos 60 degrees equal to 1 by 2. Here angle is right 60 degrees. Then angle between the two vectors. Angle between vector A and vector B is equal to alpha, that is equal to 90 degrees plus theta. 90 degrees plus theta 60 degrees. 60 degrees. It is equal to 150 degrees. So this is the angle between the two vectors. So angle between the two vectors is 150 degrees. I hope all of you clearly understood. It is asked for JEE in April 9 shift 1. Okay. Dear friends, remember from the next clip onwards or next problem onwards, shift 1 I am going to write as S1 because of the space restriction. Shift 2 is written as S2. S1 means shift 1. S2 means shift 2. Shift 1. S2 means shift 2. Shift 2. Okay. Now let us take the another question. Try to read it clearly. It is asked like this. If vector A and vector B makes an angle cos inverse pi by 9, with each other, then modulus of vector A plus vector B is root 2. Some quantity is missing here. Actually, it is like this. Modulus of vector A plus vector B is equal to root 2 times the modulus of vector A minus vector B. This quantity is missing in the problem. Okay. Now, for vector A, it is given that vector A equal to n times the vector B. This is the condition. Then what is the value of n? You are asked to decide what is the value of n. Okay. Since here it is given theta equal to angle between the two vectors, let it be theta, is equal to cos inverse 5 by 9. Then I can say that cos theta equal to 5 by 9. Okay. And one more important point is vector A dot vector B is equal to AB cos AB cos theta. AB cos theta. It is equal to AB cos theta is 5 by 9. So wherever vector A dot vector B is there you can write AB into 5 by 9. Okay. Now let us take the another slide. It is given that vector A plus vector B with modulus is equal to root 2 times the modulus of vector A minus vector B. Okay. Now I am going to squaring on both sides. Squaring on both sides. Squaring on both sides. Listen carefully. Problems practice is very, very important. Squaring on both sides. Then it is vector, I mean A bar square plus B bar square, simple mathematics, plus 2 A bar B bar is equal to 2 times the vector A square plus vector B square minus 2 vector A dot vector B. Okay, let us simplify it. Vector A square plus vector B square plus 2 vector A vector B is equal to 2 A bar square plus 2 B bar square minus 4 A bar B bar. Now let us simplify it. Now I am bringing this A bar square B bar square to other side. 2 A bar square minus A bar square equal to A bar square plus 2B square minus B square B bar square is equal. I am bringing this quantity other side. Or 1 minute, this quantity 1 minute. I am bringing this quantity to other side. 2AB plus 4AB 6A bar dot B bar dot B bar. But you know A bar dot B bar dot is equal to AB cos theta, that already we have decided. AB cos theta is how much? 5 by 9 and 5 by 9. 5 by 9. Let us write that value. So here A bar square plus B bar square. Otherwise, it is given that A bar equal to, there is a relation between the A bar and B bar. N B bar. Right? N B bar. So in the place of A bar square, you can write N B bar square. Then it is N square B square plus B square is equal to 6 A bar dot B bar equal to AB into 5 by 9. Here in the place of I can write the NB. Here it is NB, 1 minute. Should be very careful. NB into 5 by 9. Now here it is n square plus 1 for writing the b square outside. B square outside is equal to 8 minute. One quantity is missing here. This is the a value only. This is the a value into b into 5 by 9. Should be very careful. 5 by 9 is equal to 6 n b square into 5 by 9. 5 by 9. Now here the quantity b square is getting cancelled. Finally it is n square plus 1 is equal to 3 2 times 3 times 5 into 2 10 n by 3. So cross multiplication 3n square plus 3 is equal to 10n. Simplify it. 3n square minus 10n plus 3 is equal to 0. Can also written as 3n square minus 9n minus n minus 10n. I wrote like this plus 3 is equal to 0. Here let me write the 3n outside, n minus 3, n minus 3 should be very careful. N minus 3 minus 1 into n minus 3. N minus 3. N minus 3. 1 minute. N minus 3. N minus 3. From this I can write that 3n minus 1 into n minus 3. N minus 3 is equal to 0. N minus 3 equal to 0. Then I can say that n n minus 1 equal to 3. No. Here this is in the form of a into b equal to 0. If a into b equal to 0, right? Either a should be 0 or b should be 0. Here 3n minus 1 never be equal to 0. Then I can say that n minus 3 equal to 0. Then n equal to 3. The value of n is 3. I hope all of you understood. So here the value of n is 3. Understood clearly? Yes. Then let us take the another question. It is asked like this. In an expression a into b power a into 10 power b, in an expression it is given like this, a into 10 power b. Okay. Now generally we are writing the value something, 5 into 10 power 25 or 1.05 into 10 power minus 23. Like this we are writing now. Here this is the value of a, this is the value of a, and this is the value of b. This is the value of b. From that I can say that b may be either positive or negative. B may be either positive or negative, but it is power of or it is exponent of 10. But remember, a is always in between 1 and 10. So a should be here, a should be right less than, right, a should be less than 10, but always more than 1. That means a is in between. A is in between. Otherwise, you can also write. So a is less than or equal to 10, but more than 1. Right? It is like this. For example, if I take the diameter of the earth, what is the diameter of the earth? Approximately 1.28 into 10 power 7 meters. For this particular case, I can say that this is the A value and this is the B value. Similarly, if you take the diameter of the hydrogen atom, it is equal to 1.0 6 into 10 power minus 10 meters. Here the A value is, this is the A value and this is the B value. Dear friends, remember B may be either positive. In the first case, B is positive. In the second case, B is negative. So B may be either positive or negative, but it is always power of 10. A is always in between 1 and 10. Let me write that point. Once again, A is always in between 1 and 10, but B may be negative or positive, but it is exponent of 10 or power of 10. Okay. Having that information, look at the options. B is the order of magnitude. Absolutely correct. B is the order of magnitude for A greater than or equal to 5. Equal to 5 may be correct. Greater than 5 means it may be any value which is more than 5. But A should be always less than or equal to 10 only. A never be more than 10. Right here simply given A more than 5. More than 5 means it may be 20 or 100 or 120. So option A not correct. Look at the B. B is the order of magnitude for A less than or equal to 5. Less than or equal to 5. Okay. Less than, right? 5 means, less than 5 means it may be 2, 3, but it should be more than 1. Right? 2, 3, 4. It may be equal to 5. That is correct. So B is order of magnitude for A less than or equal to 5. B can be selected because here A should be always in between 1 and 10. Right? 1 and 10. But look at the, D, 5, A greater than 5, but less than or equal to, A need not be greater than 5. It should be greater than 1. That's all. Okay, sometimes it may be fractional value also. Anyhow, option B, among the given options, right, according to given options, you can take B. B is order of magnitude for A less than or equal to 5. Can be taken. Understood clearly? Yes. Sometimes we can also write zero point 0.1 into 10 power 18. Like this also you can write it. You can write it. Here, this is the A value. A value. This is the B value. Right? Understood clearly? Yes.
Geobyte.